Now I'm actually connected into the panels. You can see down here my green light is on. What I need to do now is check the firmware in the serial port expander to be sure it's actually going to work for the application I want it to. So what I'm going to do now is go up to Send Receive, come down to Enroll Update Devices. As you can see here, I've got all my devices enrolled and up and working. Here's actually the serial port to standard firmware, which is version 1.0.42. If I wanted to update it, I can come down here and left click on the update button. As you can see, I've got the firmware versions. The drop down arrow box will show me different versions of firmware that I actually have in my update folder. Now, if the version's not in there, what you actually need to do is you'll actually need to go online and update that. Going into the M1 dealer site to be able to download the latest program. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to start that process. Now, if you're not sure how to get to the dealer site, if you go to elkproducts.com, click on the installer distributor side. Right here in the beginning of the main page, right in the center, is the M1 dealer site. So I'm going to left click on that. It's actually going to open up a new window. This is actually the dealer site itself. If you have a username and password, you can go ahead and put that in to log in, or you can go down here to a new account to sign up to get one. Now I need to actually go to downloads because I need to look at the firmware choices. So I'm going to click on firmware software. And now I'm going to actually start scrolling down till I see the serial port expander. And here it is. We'll left click on that. And it's actually going to talk about the different versions that you need for exactly what you're actually integrating into the serial port expander. You need to check which version you actually need. Once you decide that, you can come down here and download it. Now if you click Run, it will actually put it in the appropriate folder for the RP software.